actually watching clips of your trip to Guatemala. You evidently kept a video blog as well of your trip.
Yes.
I was like, I watched this thing this morning. I was rushing to get to work. I go, what the fuck did Robin learn over in Guatemala? At one point, you're getting ready to go to a pig farm or something. And, I mean, like, how does that help?
People get microloans. They're so poor. They need loans to buy 5 little pigs.
Admit it.
No, it was really, Howard, I'm sitting here still processing the trip in my mind.
Really?
And
but do you think you're really going to help?
Excuse me.
Do you really think this is going to do anything?
It wasn't about me helping. I was there with organizations that are looking for global solutions to problems.
Why do you think they brought you? No offense.
Because other people need to see, people who contribute, people who have access to the public.
So you're going to need to give them a hefty... Who do you donate to? I mean, for you, you're going to have to come up with a hefty donation. Never mind your 15 organization. You're going to have to pony up some cash.
Why do you think they talk to me? I've given them money before.
That's what I figured. Because then that's schlepping you around a Guatemala so you can talk to...
I paid for that trip. They don't pay for the trip for me.
But... Oh, you had to pay?
Of course. You're so silly. I wanted to go.
Good Lord. Oh, you have to see this. We're going to run it on Howard TV, this video clips.
First of all, the other thing that I said to Doug was, look, when I was doing something, I couldn't tape myself.
Well, at one point, Robin's in her hotel room, and she starts her video blog, which is, very important to chronicle this legendary fact-finding mission. And at one point, she's talking, and then she goes... Oh, shit, I'm not wearing my earrings. Hold on.
I did that for comedic effect.
I go, what is this? They didn't sound like you're doing any comedy.
Oh, you got it.
There you are. Bring that up. Bring up the part where Robin...
First of my video logging of my trip to Guatemala. I... got up early this morning because I can't get used to mountain time and set my alarm clocks wrong. So I'm up earlier, and that's a good thing because I wouldn't be doing this had I awakened at my appointed time. I think right now as I look at myself that I need earrings. So hold on. Okay, that's better.
Then there was one clip where you were looking at foliage at some dumpy motel. Like you were in a courtyard at a dumpy motel, and you're like, look at the foliage. Like, what is this? What facts am I finding out?
Again, when I was with the people in these programs, I wasn't taping myself.
I was going berserk.
Taping them. That's what I was trying to tell him. That's when you really do need a camera crew.
Yeah, because
I couldn't be sitting there with a camera in front of my face. I was trying to interact with people.
I was ready to hang myself watching this. There's some starving Guatemalans trying to eat the foliage. It's because Robin's like in this courtyard of some horrible-looking motel, and she goes, "Look at the beautiful." She goes, "It's like all overgrown." I
don't know what you were looking at.
The Guatemalans here in this country are doing beautiful yard work, but in their own country, they're letting everything grow wild. And
you're very funny.
And then Robin's like, "Oh, here's some beautiful flowers." And I'm going, on a highway, on any highway in America, I could see those flowers.
Well, you expect to see nothing but rubble. I was impressed.
And at one point, you're in your video blog, you're in Antigua?
In Antigua, yes.
Antigua.
I loved Antigua.
And then Robin says into the camera, the only thing I've seen in Antigua is my hotel room. I don't blame her, by the way. I go, what facts are you finding out there? What's in the minibar? I'm watching this thing. I'm going berserk. I go, I'm waiting to learn something.
No, I went to a school there.
I learned something. I'm staying right here.
It's an elementary school, and I could not... It looked like the kids were too young to be in school. They were so small, Howard, and they were second graders, but they were so malnourished they don't grow.
You know what Robin found in... Oh, because I see a lot of Guatemalans in this country. They're very short.
Maybe they're not eating. Little.
Robin in Antigua discovered that there's Bibles in the desk drawers. Look at this, a free Bible.
It's a Guinness Bible.
These people have it too good. I'm going to eat this Bible. I don't know where... I don't know where all your video clips are. Hey, Gary, what page is that real quick? Before I get Lisa G in here.
The Robin stuff?
Yeah.
Abbey Road page. It's all in the right-hand column in red.
Yeah. Let's see. This is the one where you need to get your earrings. This is some cockamamie bird is making noise. Robin goes, I think it's an owl. There's no way this is an owl.
Was it the daytime?
It's the daytime.
Owls don't.
I know.
hoot in the day.
Don't ask what's going on.
It was some strange noise.
She's rummaging around in this motel courtyard.
A motel. It was a hotel.
Whatever it was. And it looked like the Bates Motel, and it's completely overgrown. Like nobody's done any manicuring of the grounds.
I don't know what you're talking about. The place was beautiful.
She's walking around. And she's trying to discover something. You hear this annoying bird. It's just a bird.
You can see lush vegetation. This is some kind of a courtyard with rooms all around.
You're like that guy who got bitten by the stingray.
Crikey.
Crikey, here's an owl.
Crikey. An owl is a courtyard. It's very lush.
You're like that anthropologist, Margaret Mead. I see bird. Do you hear that bird?
And I guess you can hear there's a lot of birds. I guess you can hear them chirping, and there's something.
Great. Robin says birds, and they all shut up. They're just blind.
They were there.
Birds.
The birds were just singing.
I see a weed whacker. There must be civilization nearby.
And she's walking around in this place. This place looks like the biggest dump.
No, it was an. Look at that. It's an old monastery.
Oh, is that what that is? It looks like a bungalow 6.
A bungalow 6. Well, the monks and priests didn't build Taj Mahal.
It's an owl that makes this incredible whooping sound.
No, those are the people of Guatemala crying to get the fuck out of that country.
Do you hear that? Don't know what that is.
And that's the other thing with Robin's blog. She don't know what anything is.
I couldn't see them. I could only hear them.
Is this the clip where Robin reads Spanish? I was way into the blog. I couldn't put it down. Then there's another blog where Robin discovers her juicy sandals.
Dorothy, you're not in Kansas anymore. Habitaciones. Habitaciones.
I was gonna reach through and get a hold of you, teach you a lesson. Habitaciones. Robin found a sign in Spanish, and you were exploring nonsense.
Well, this was my first day there. I had no idea what the trip was going to be like.
There was a lot of nonsense going on.
Oh, gotta show you these.
Now I'm thinking, okay, now we're finally going to learn something. She goes, I got to show you these. Watch this.
See that? Those are my juicy sandals.
I go, what is this? And now I want to show you something. And I go, okay, listen, this is a different culture.
I want to show you my squishy panties.
And look, there's Robin's juicy sandals. Look for this on Howard TV. You'll actually feel like you're right there with Robin.
Over that wall, people are starving. But look at my juicy sandals.
I did all of this on that first day because I didn't know what kind of a trip it was going to be, and I thought I'd have some fun with it.
And then Robin is talking about the big event with, she's going to be there with the U.S. ambassador. And you watch her blog. She missed the whole goddamn event.
Right, I couldn't get there. I was in the airport for 2 days.
Boo. I found out I missed a lot of really good things yesterday.
I couldn't believe what was going on in this Guatemala.
Busy listening to the owl.
Yeah, you're so busy with those owls.
No, I was busy in the airport with this crazy storm. I couldn't get out of New York.
Those owls hypnotized me, I tell you.
Including a reception at the U.S. ambassador's home. So, can't be made up. And we're leaving Antigua today, or Antigua today.
Yeah, I don't know the difference either.
Which is a really historical and wonderful city and beautiful, and we won't be coming back. So all I will get to see of Antigua and its beauty is this hotel.
That's what I learned. Well, I'm with you. I would have stayed right in that hotel.
No, Antigua was lovely. We did go back. for an afternoon.
But in Guatemala, big things happen. Robin turned down a meat dinner.
What?
Right? Didn't you turn down some meat or something, like, because you're vegan?
Of course I turned down all meat.
All right. This should be interesting. We're going down to a house where a meal has been prepared for us.
A meal has been prepared.
By some of the Mayan women.
Ay, vey, can you imagine? I hope they wore gloves. Good Lord. I'm telling you, worms are going to grow out of your head. If you open your mouth tomorrow and snakes come popping out.
You won't be surprised.
No. I'll just be like, okay. Oh, look at this. And by the way, you got to look at the Fred, look at the monitor. Look at the meal. Look at that meal that was prepared.
Oh, my God.
And like you hear, like, oh, the Mayan women prepared a meal. You're thinking, okay.
Look, they're poor.
They hate us.
What's that big lump of shit on that plate next to the rice?
That is a squash that tastes very much like potato.
No, the brown thing.
That's the squash.
Oh, God. And what's the other weird thing?
It's a carrot.
No, and the thing in front of the carrot.
It's called a squash de la
What thing in
feces.
front of the carrot?
Is that another squash or is
Yeah,
that like
it's more squash.
Oh,
Or maybe that's the meat. I didn't eat that
I think
one.
that's the meat. I'm going to vomit. A beautiful Mayan meal. Listen, can we go to McDonald's?
I don't want to insult anyone.
You ate with that spoon? That looks like that spoon hasn't been washed in a month.
Oh, my God.
You gotta be
would have...
One of the
shitting me.
Mayan women urinated on the spoon.
It brings luck. You're gonna. This is gonna be turned into a Howard 100 special.
Oh, man.
Wait till you travel with Robin.
They cooked one of my juicy sandals.
Well, what did you expect?
I would have rather eaten one of our
Look,
juices in.
what did you expect?
Look
A
at
meal
that plate.
like at La Bernadette?
Yeah. I mean, look at that plate. The plate's even filthy.
No, that's this gravy in the plate.
Is that in a woman's house, like some Mayan woman's house?
The houses are hard to describe because they're basically rooms that are
You ate that.
separate. Yeah.
Did it?
Well, I didn't eat that because it had
goddamn
all
right you
that.
didn't.
I ate just rice and the squash and the carrot.
Right. With your hands, I hope. Look at that plate. You think they wash it? Like,
Of course,
they
they
don't
were
have a
very
dishwasher.
sweet. No, they do everything by
Do
hand.
they have soap?
They have soap. They have everything that they need.
We have bar
but they
of
don't
soap.
have anything special.
They have a bar of soap wrapped from 1959. Never been used.
We save it for special occasion.
We're saving it for St. Sweeten's Day.
Yeah, right.
But I have no idea
Yeah,
what
this
this
is
meal
before Robin sees what she's going to be eating.
will be like.
You got to see the picture. Put that picture on the website right now of Robin's dinner. You got to put it up there.
I do love gourmet food.
Tell me if you walked into Guatemala and in a Mayan person's house and they put that on a fucking plate, would you go near it? The dysentery poor Robin must have. You've been shitting your brains out, I bet.
No, I
Yeah.
have not. I have not had one bout of anything.
I'm serious. She wants to put money on the fact that Robin's going to have some disease from this. Look at that. Like literally, like worms coming out of her head.
Again, I did not eat the meat. That was what everybody else ate.
This is hitting Howard TV tomorrow night.
You're kidding. They found a show in there?
In fact, American Idol has announced they're going off the air tomorrow night because they know everyone's going to be watching this.
You've got to see the procession. Do you have the procession?
Wait, I got to get done. Wait, here's Robin with the meal.
This is where we're having lunch in Benita's home.
Beneath this home. Beneath the home. It's probably in the mud.
Well, we were stretching around in the mud.
For us.
How lovely. And you know, like you want to be like accepting of other cultures and stuff. So you're like, how lovely. Like if you saw this anywhere in America, you'd go, we made you a fresh bowl of parasites, Miss Quiver.
Would you like to eat some donkey shit out of a hubcap?
I swear that brown thing on the middle of the plate looks like donkey shit. We had a donkey take a shit in the middle of a plate.
But we washed it first.
Welcome to Guatemala.
Oh, you're so bad.
Even
First
the
of all,
donkey shit is
again,
delicious.
I told you I was going to visit the poor.
Nice cutlery. Yeah, good way to go. I didn't know you were going to be eating with the poor shit they make.
I brought the spoon back from prison.
Oh, my
We
God.
really wanted an
I
experience
dug
of
my
their
way out of the
lives.
cell with the spoon.
I boiled my sister's sanitary napkin for you.
He made a nice tomato soup.
Look at the soup. And then look at the brown shit around the soup. Robin ate that.
The brown shit around
Like
the
you
soup. That's
see-
just something that went on the rim of the bowl.
Yeah,
Howard.
what is that? I've gone on bowls, and the thing on the rim is usually my duty.
Oh, stop it.
We use diarrhea for decoration.
I mean, look,
You're so crazy.
even the spoon looks disastrous. Like Fritz, yeah, I got that in
You know
prison.
what? You've watched Survivor. That's how I it was just like being on Survivor.
Oh my God, I would not have eaten that. I would have just been like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I just ate a month ago."
And they put pine needles on the floor.
Oh,
That's a way of greeting you. Pine needles on the floor.
I'd eat the pine needles before. I'd rather eat off the floor. I saw that floor.
As a welcome, they do this at parties, and it makes the room smell good.
The main dish is called pepian, and it's
Yeah, who's that cat?
That's the guide, Alfonso.
Alfonso's like, Jesus, why would you come here? Why would you eat this? So Alfonso was ready to. Why don't you stay here and I'll go to America?
Hey, people, you want a good laugh? I'm going to tell her this is food. This is actually dog shit.
here it comes.
Isn't this lovely, Robin? This beautiful food. Wow. That looks like a bowl of trouble. It really does.
That's what they call it.
They did, a bowl of trouble.
This is protein-laced tapeworm.
We cook our tapeworms here. We are civilized. Wow. I'm
I
staring
can't
at this.
believe that this made such an impression on you.
Oh, my God. I was busy with this all morning. That's why I was late. I'm sitting in front of my computer watching Robin's blog.
It's meat with rice and
Yeah, sure it is.
sauce, but
I think it's that owl that was just hooting out there.
the sauce is like a broth that is thickened using roasted, grounded pumpkin seeds.
Pumpkin tits.
No, pumpkin seed.
Oh, that's pumpkin seeds? All right, well, that's up your alley. The rice is made from my 5-year-old daughter's cheese foot.
Not for me. No.
Not for me. That's what I went. Yeah, I'm with you, honey. None for me. Oh, the pumpkin seed juice? I'll pass.
You don't know you're missing.
But we ground it with our dirty feet.
We actually use the actual ground.
We grind it. Don't you want to experience our local culture? Not for me. No, thank you. Robin, the polite Robin.
Can I eat your
Back in the
juicy
States, she's
salmon?
like, get this shit away from me. Thank you. I'm trying to understand your culture, but not understand it that much. Where I'm going to eat this shit.
You're sick.
You'd have to lock me up for 10 years before I eat this shit.
You are so
Well,
sick.
don't blog if you don't want me to look at it. This blog, I almost threw up.
She's actually eating it. Usually we have to lock people up for 10 days before they even touch it.
This one's easy.
You have not been in prison?
You're actually on a game show. Let's see what we can feed Americans. What kind of shit they'll put up with.
Well, I win.
There's so many cool things. I mean, I could do a whole show on this.
Well, I'm glad. I was like, I thought I was wasting my time with that
No,
stupid video.
wasting your
blog.
time. That's a gold mine. Wasting my time. You wasted your time on that whole trip, but not on the blog.
No.
Fact-finding mission.
Thank God for the blog.
Like the fact-finding was like eating this food in the hut.
No, I saw how these people lived.
I see pine needles on the floor. I'm like, okay, you know what? This is lovely, but I've just eaten. What was it you turned down? The pumpkin
What
puree?
you just saw.
You turned the whole
turned
thing.
down everything except the rice,
Yeah.
the carrot, and the squash.
Yeah, and you're even risking health with that. That squash looks nasty.
Tasted like potato.
Yeah. Yeah, and frogs taste like chicken. Look at that. I love the sauce and the dirty spoon and the filthy plate that like looks like God knows where
Plate
that.
is not filthy. They just they don't clean the rim after they put soup in the
It
bowl.
adds the flavor.
Why do we need to clean the rim? You didn't eat from the rim.
That's from a ravioli
no,
from
you don't
1962.
understand what I'm saying.
Clean the bottom of the plate, yes, but not the rim.
You're so silly.
Clean the rim. Clean the whole plate. Have a party.
That is a special plate. That's also my bedpan at night.
The parasites don't like it when you clean the rim. That's where they hide when we wash the bottom.
It makes them angry.
We don't want angry parasites. Once these parasites settle in your colon, you will be one of us. You will really find out the facts. Yeah, Robin's fact-finding mission. I believe that's the name of the special.
Is it?
Yeah, it better be, or everyone's fired.
Yes.
Robin, so we heard all about your fact-finding mission in Guatemala today.
I know, yes. We
And-
found my meal.
Yes. Yeah. Howard and Fred seem to think like you must have had the worst time in Guatemala.
I'm telling you, I had a wonderful time. The people of Guatemala are beautiful. The country's beautiful. And I loved it. I wasn't ready to leave.
So what did you learn again on your fact-finding
What did
mission?
I learn?
Yes.
I learned about the Mayan people. I learned about the fact that many women still live in situations where their lives are completely controlled by men. They're not allowed to learn second languages. They're not allowed to get educations. And this all needs to change. That's exactly, children are taken out of school at a certain point because they're needed to work the land, and education isn't valued unless you're a boy. And so, yes, there are a lot of things going on in the world that we need to address.
And this mission was a success?
It was a success in terms of opening my eyes to the plight of young girls around the world.
And what can our viewers do to help?
Well, they first of all need to raise their awareness, and second of all, they could go to the UN Foundation's Girl Fund website to learn more. Or they could contact me at 15foundation.org if they want to talk about it and talk about what they can do about it. I would be happy to entertain that conversation.